Guardian spirits. Let's start with the helpers, the beings said to protect and guide us. In Christianity and Islam, these are the angels, powerful messengers of God, often imagined with wings, glowing robes, and the ability to guard human lives. Many people believe each person is assigned a guardian angel, an unseen ally who intervenes in times of danger. But angels aren't unique to these faiths. Indigenous traditions around the world speak of spirit guides, beings that help shamans in healing, hunting, or traveling through spiritual realms. In modern New Age thought, guardian spirits often blend with the idea of higher self or ascended beings, showing that across cultures, humans have always imagined someone watching out for us. Ancestral spirits. Now let's move closer to home, the spirits of our ancestors. In many African traditions, the dead are never really gone. They walk beside the living, offering protection, guidance, and sometimes warnings. Shrines, offerings, and rituals keep this connection alive. Among Native American cultures, ancestors are part of the living community. They appear in dreams, ceremonies, and sacred stories, ensuring their wisdom is passed down. In Chinese tradition, ancestor veneration is a central practice. Families burn incense, make offerings, and celebrate festivals like the Qingming Festival to honor their lineage. Here, spirits aren't distant, they're family, and the boundary between life and death is more like a doorway than a wall. Nature spirits. Look around you. In many traditions, the trees, rivers, and mountains themselves are alive with spirit. In Japan's Shinto religion, spirits called kami inhabit natural features, a waterfall, a rock, even a cherry blossom tree. Respecting these spirits is part of everyday life. In Celtic belief, fairies and elementals were seen as guardians or tricksters of the natural world. They controlled harvests, weather, and sometimes kidnapped humans who trespassed on their sacred spaces. In Polynesia, nature spirits dwell in oceans and volcanoes, demanding respect through rituals and offerings. Whether they're benevolent or mischievous, nature spirits reflect a worldview where the earth itself is alive and conscious. Wandering ghosts. Oi. Then we have the souls who just can't move on. In Western folklore, ghosts are spirits stuck between the worlds of the living and the dead. They haunt old houses, battlefields, or the places where they died tragically. In Japanese folklore, vengeful spirits called on Ryo return to punish those who wronged them in life. In Chinese tradition, the concept of hungry ghosts describes restless spirits driven by unsatisfied desires. Entire festivals, like the Ghost Festival, are devoted to feeding them with offerings so they won't disturb the living. Wandering souls remind us of unfinished business, the idea that death doesn't erase pain or desire, and sometimes the past refuses to stay buried. Demonic spirits. Not all spirits are friendly. Across religions, there are beings that embody chaos, destruction, and temptation. In Christianity and Islam, these are the devils and jinn spirits, who rebelled against God and now seek to harm humans. In Hinduism, there are asuras, beings of power often opposed to the gods, representing ego, anger, and darkness. Even in folklore worldwide, malevolent spirits appear, from Tokoloshi in southern Africa to Wendigos in Native American lore, where these spirits often explain why evil exists. They're not just outside forces, they're reflections of the dangers inside us: greed, envy, cruelty, and fear. Trickster spirits. Some spirits don't fit neatly into good or evil. They're the wild cards, the tricksters. In Norse mythology, Loki is the ultimate shape-shifting trickster, a spirit who brings chaos but also change. In Native American traditions, Coyote plays this role, sometimes a helper, sometimes a deceiver, always teaching lessons through mischief. Poltergeists in European stories act the same way, knocking things over, making noise, and causing chaos without real harm. Trickster spirits remind us that the universe isn't just black and white. Sometimes it plays games, forces us to laugh, or pushes us to grow through chaos. Higher light beings. Finally, we reach the highest tier, the beings of light and wisdom. In Buddhism, bodhisattvas are enlightened beings who delay their own final liberation to guide others. In Theosophy and New Age thought, ascended masters are souls who have transcended earthly life and now exist as pure energy, helping humanity evolve. Some people describe near-death experiences of meeting radiant figures, beings of pure compassion beyond religion, language, or culture. These are spirits not tied to earth but to higher planes, symbols of what we could become if we transcend fear and ignorance.